Hello, everybody. This is Dennis Sullivan with Sullivan Associates, and I'm here with our monthly stock market and economic report for the first quarter and for March of 2013. In this brief video, we will be talking about some of the important events that drove market conditions for the month and for the first quarter of 2013. It was a spectacular quarter and a great month. We'll also be discussing what we could possibly see in the days and weeks ahead. Please be sure to review the required disclosure statement that I will read at the end. Now, the stock market turned in a phenomenal performance in March and during the first quarter of 2013, as most of you know. For the month, both the S&P 500 and the Dow Jones Industrial reached new historic highs. All said, the S&P gained 3.6%. The Dow grew 3.7%, and the NASDAQ increased 3.4%. For the quarter, the S&P gained 10.3%, the Dow increased 11.2%, and the NASDAQ spiked up 8.2%. Very impressive. Much of the great market performance we saw last month can be attributed to solid economic fundamentals. While we don't have official first quarter GDP growth rates yet, some forecasts have suggested that growth could be recorded as high as 3.5%, which would show that the economic recovery is really strong and chugging along. Housing remains a big driver of growth. Housing prices are increasing and building permits on new construction are up, indicating that home builders are very optimistic about future sales. Now, on the job front, unemployment, as I'm sure you've read, is trending lower, although the news is not all good. The national unemployment rate did drop to 7.7% in February, and the jobless rates fell across 22 of our states. Now, this is a great trend, although the underemployment rate and the discouraged worker rate remains high, indicating that many Americans are still frustrated in their job searches. No report on the economy would be complete without talking about Europe. The debt crisis continues. It did rear its ugly head again in March on the Mediterranean island of Cyprus, which needed a $10 billion euro bailout to keep its national banks afloat. The deal was finally reached when Cyprus received bailout funds in exchange for raiding the personal bank accounts of thousands of its wealthy depositors. Let's hope that doesn't happen here. I don't think it will. While Cyprus has avoided disaster in the short term, these desperate measures show that Eurozone leaders expect ordinary people to help clean up the situation. Back on the home front, there's unfortunately very little to report on as far as the budget sequestration talks. Lawmakers in both parties remain in a political stalemate. What else is new? Neither side interested in any compromise. Both the House and Senate passed drastically different budget bills last month, but it is unlikely that the White House will enact either budget plan. As we start to see the full effects of sequestration in the weeks to come, we hope there will be more developments to report on from Washington. Now, looking ahead, we expect some short-term volatility and some market pullbacks as investors take profits and wait out the sequestration debates. It is common for markets to consolidate after reaching major milestones, which we did recently. We're very pleased, obviously, with how the markets have performed in the first quarter, but we want investors to be prepared for some of the bumps in the road ahead. Now, that pretty much wraps up the economic and stock market news. Let me, before I sign off, remind you that we're very big with social events here at Sullivan Associates. We have ongoing wine tasting events, as most of you know, at the Ruth Chris Steakhouse. The one in April is completely filled, but May 22nd and June 26th, we're now in the second quarter. We're featuring wines from Spain. You do not have to be a wine connoisseur to attend. We have plenty of food and drink for everybody, and we have a great time. We hope you can attend one of these events during the year. To make a reservation, simply go to our website or call Marianne, and she would be happy to get you scheduled for one of these events. Also, as far as the public seminars, and our clients are obviously welcome to attend these as well. The subject again for May and June will be Social Security and helping folks like you answer some of the questions you have as to the complexities of Social Security benefits, when to elect benefits, when not to. Tuesday, May 14th and Thursday, May 16th, and followed up in June, Thursday, June 13th, and I'm sorry, Tuesday, June 13th and Thursday, June 20th, again at the Ruth Chris Steakhouse in Lake Mary. It's a great place. We hope you can attend. And feel free if you wish to let your friends and family members know about these events as well. Okay, once again, this is Dennis Sullivan with Sullivan Associates signing off for the month of March. We'll see you back here next month. I hope you found this commentary interesting and informative. We'd love to hear what you have to say in the comment section below, or if you have any questions about what you've heard in this update or would like to discuss your personal financial situation, please give us a call at 407-261-9170, and we would be happy, as you know, to talk to you. Now, before closing, let me read the disclosure. The views discussed here are the views of Platinum Advisor Marketing, not necessarily the views of Next Financial or Sullivan Associates. All economic and performance data is historical and not an indication of future results. While we believe the information in this report is accurate and reliable, we cannot guarantee that. Opinions expressed are subject to change without notice and are not intended as investment advice or a solicitation for the purchase or sale of any security. Please consult your financial professional before making any investment decisions. Thank you.